students, we're going to make a Roy Lichtenstein word that shows emphasis. And first thing we're going to do is draw all capital letters the word we want to write. So I wrote the word POW. You can do any word you want. Then you're going to draw around those letters to make a block version of it. Now you have to draw the inside shapes and the outside shapes. And you can also add shapes to the outside to make it more interesting, like squares, triangles, stars, whatever. Then you make sure you do the same thing to all your shapes, inside and outside shapes. And then make sure you erase the inside letters we drew first. Okay? And that is how you make a Roy Lichtenstein word. Make sure you erase all the lines you don't want, make any corrections that you need, like this O right here. I want to make it a little more round. Yeah, that looks better. And now we're going to make a pointy exploding shape. Now you could also do a cloud shape, which I'll show in a second, but let me do the exploding pointy shape first. It's just a bunch of zigzag lines going out from the word. There's no right or wrong amount of triangles that you have, just going in and out from the word, going up and down. You can do short ones, long ones. A variety of different sizes does make it more interesting. And then you want to make sure you end on the last point there. So see, I missed, so I had to erase part of it, which is fine. So now I have my pointy line shape around it, which gives it emphasis. Here is the cloud shape one, where I made a different word and made it more of a cloud shape. Those are just curvy lines that run into each other that kind of make a cloud. Alright, so now we're going to go back and trace the outline of our word with a black marker. And also trace the pointy exploding shape. Okay? Now that we have to do that, we're going to erase any extra lines. And now we're ready to add a shadow. Now you're just going to pick one side of the letters. So I'm choosing the left and putting a thicker line on those sides. So here I am even on the exploding shape, making it a little thicker. It makes it more three-dimensional. Now we're going to color the word one solid color. Now you can choose any color you want. I am actually doing blue here, but I don't recommend blue because it's one of the markers that runs out the fastest because everyone loves blue. So you might want to choose a different color besides blue. And then now we're going to do something different. We're going to color in the exploding pointing shape with dots. This is how they used to do comics back in the day to save money. They would color in with dots. This is what Roy Lichtenstein did to make this more of an art piece because he enlarged his artwork really big so you could see the dots more clearly. So I'm just doing a pattern, and so a straight line of dots with space in between, and then I put the second row of dots in between those two dots, so it makes it look like a pattern. But you can do it however you want. Just don't just bounce the marker up and down. Okay, now the last thing we're going to do is cut out the pointy shape. You don't have to cut out the word, just the outside shape of the pointy shape. It's better to cut from the outside in to that point than trying to turn your scissors. So you cut one side in and then turn and then cut the other side. Alright, now this is making the word pop forward, where I'm going to make a little box out of paper. And then we glue it on the back like that, and that makes it pop forward.